Hey guys, sorry I couldn't be at school today. I thought as far as this Magnetoy assignment goes, it'd be easiest just to explain on here, and I can talk through it, and hopefully that would answer any questions, at least answer the questions that the last class had on that assignment. So the assignment itself, and you should have the handout, um, you're going to create an ad for some sort of toy that uses magnets in order for it to work. Another thing that you could do, a lot of people ask this, is if you have some sort of product out there in the real world now, if you can think of a way to make it better or improve upon it through the use of magnets, you could do that as well. Um, one thing, or a few things that you have to include with this, you have to have a colored picture of the toy being used or of the item being used if you do a real world improvement. Um, and also you need to have an explanation in paragraph form that includes a few things such as magnetic fields, magnetic poles, and any other properties of magnets that are apparent in the product. But that explanation is really um, the biggest part of this because that's the way for me to see that you can understand how magnets truly work. So hopefully with that last video, um, you can get a good understanding of um, how magnetic fields work, magnetic poles such as um, like poles repel, opposites attract, things like that. So you can use those ideas to create your product or improve on the current one, and then you need to have that explanation. So an example that I gave the last class, nobody can use this since this is my example, is a Magna belt, is what I would call it. This belt replaces a normal belt with the um, notches in the belt. Um, so it's a normal belt is limited to what range of size that you can actually use the belt for because the pin actually has to go in those holes. Whereas this, I would design this belt so I could tighten it or loosen it however much I wanted to, and then I would basically snap the magnets in place. And you can see in my explanation here, um, right in here starts the true explanation. The poles on one side of the belt are all north, while on the other side is all south. When wrapped around the waist, the magnets attract due to the fields and snap the belt into place. Okay, and so then you've also got an explanation as to, why it's better than the former product without the magnets. So that's just an idea. If you want to do something like that, you can make up a toy that is actually being used. You can make up a toy that may never be used. It's up to you. The biggest thing is you need to show me in that creative process just that you understand how magnets work. So a couple things about this. We really want this in before break. So you're going to have about half the class today and Thursday as well to work on that. And you want to get that done before break because that's not something you want to come back and have to worry about. So you have the remainder of class today to work on that. At minimum, you want to have some sort of idea and maybe get some stuff jotted down. Some people will have their ideas on paper and may need to color and do paragraphs, but you should have a decent amount of work done here. Um, because on Thursday, we're going to start with a little bit of review, answering questions. We're going to take a quiz on magnets and magnetic fields. Then the remaining portion of that can be spent to work on your magnetoy. So you're probably looking at, all in all, about an hour to work on this. Um, So make sure you're getting to work, and you should at least have some sort of idea on paper. So this is the actual handout that you have. A couple things to note, that this right here really signifies what you're needing to write about. So as you're doing your paragraph, just kind of make sure you're double checking on those points that you're getting all that information in there. And then at the bottom, you've got your criteria on what it takes to get a 3. Everybody should be shooting for that, because we can get there. Um, so make sure you're fitting this criteria right here to get that level 3. Okay. All this work can actually be done on the back of this paper, if you would like. So top half or 2/3 of your paper can be your picture, followed by that paragraph at the bottom. Alrighty. Good luck. Go ahead and get started on that. And then Thursday, if you guys have any questions on either the notes or the magnet toy, we'll go over that together and hopefully get everybody back on the right track. So we'll see you guys Thursday.